afternoon, good evening. It is October, the last quarter of the year. I'd like to ask you a question. Looking back from the time the year began, January, February, it is now October. Are you looking back and asking yourself, where did the year go to? What have I done the whole of this year? What have I achieved? What about your finances? Are you wondering, what have I done with my money from the time January began up to where we are? Welcome. My name is Lucy Njine Maina. We have engaged before on this platform, and today I would like us to start looking at a series that I'm calling Wealth Wednesday. And I'll be coming to you every Wednesday. I'd like us to engage. I'd like us to talk about our personal finances, because my purpose of being here is to help you transform your personal finances to financial freedom. Welcome. So I've asked you that question because I am like you. I'm in the same space where you are. And I'm looking back to the time the year began. And I'm asking myself, I have earned some money, definitely, one way or the other. Whether it's in business, whether it's in employment, I have earned some money. I'm asking myself, what have I done with my money? Where has my money gone? And then I'm also asking myself, am I waiting for January to come? And then I'll be looking back at the mistakes that I have made and probably some few things that I've done right. And then I'll wake up, it is January, and I start doing my New Year resolutions. What are the things I'm going to do right this year? What are the things I'm not going to do this year? You know, all those things that we do at the beginning of the year. We have done a lot of mistakes, and we wake up, it is January, when we are at that point where there's pressure of what we needed to do right and we did not do. That is when we start making New Year resolutions. This year, I'm going to save more. This year, I'm going to exercise more. This year, I'm going to love people more. You know all those things that we do. But you also know that from experience, those things don't last long. They end up by the third month of the year, we have forgotten what are the resolutions that we did, and we've gone back to living our lives just the way we know it, as normal, the default mode. So today I would like us to start thinking about supposing we did things differently. Supposing we did what the organizations that we work for, the companies, the businesses, supposing we became intentional in the way we do our things, in the way we handle our finances, the same way that companies and organizations approach life. Organizations and companies are taking this last quarter of the year as a strategy quarter. Serious people and serious organizations take this period, October to December, to go and evaluate their strategy. How has the year been? And to plan how the next year is going to be like. What are we going to do? What have we done wrong in this past year? And what is it that we are going to do? In other words, they are intentional about how they approach the coming year. It doesn't catch them by surprise. And it is so unfortunate that we are the people that then come in January to implement that strategy for our employer, for the organizations that we work in. Yet, we do not have our own personal strategies that we partner with our employer, so that as I help my employer achieve their strategic plan, the employer, by paying me a salary, is also helping me to achieve my strategic plan. So in this Wealth Wednesday, I am here to ask us to be intentional in the way we approach the coming year. Doesn't matter how many mistakes you have done in the past, but I want to invite us now from the coming year to be prepared. 2023 is coming. How am I going to approach that year? And I want to offer us just 3 simple tools that I'd like us to take home today, thinking about. Number 1 is that we are going to be intentional in the way we approach the coming year. New Year is never going to catch us by surprise, and we start reacting by setting up New Year resolutions, which we don't carry forward. 2023 will find me ready with what I want to do. So I'll not be waiting for end of the year to make New Year resolutions. I am intentional in the way I approach the new year. Number 2, it is going to be written down. It is something I can look at and be able to see this is what I have written down. We always say that what is written down gets done. Whatever is not written down, it never gets done. So number 2, it's written down. Number 3 is that whatever I have written down, it shows me where I want my life to be in the next 5 years or in the next 10 years. Clearly, I can transport myself to 5 years ahead and look back and see where do I want to see my life. How will it be looking like? If it is in terms of income, how much income do I want to be having by the time from between 2023 and the next 5 years from 2023, or from 2023 and the next 10 years. So how does my income look like? If I'm only having one source of income right now, either from employment or from the business that I'm doing, is it possible that I can see myself having an extra source of income in the next 5 years, or 2 extra sources of income, so that I'm not just depending on one source of income? Look at your life wholesome and create a complete picture of your life in 5 years. If right now you're struggling with debt, one of the things that you can factor in is that by the time 5 years are gone, I am no longer going to be in debt. I will have come out of debt. So that now when we meet next Wednesday, we'll be looking at how do I go about doing all this. So enjoy your day, enjoy your week, my friend. Let us meet next Wednesday. We continue interrogating this subject because just like our president has said, it's a new dawn. This is the dawn to transform our own economic lives. As we are waiting for the government to do its bit, we are going to take responsibility over our incomes, no matter how little, no matter how much, and we are going to harness the power in that income to create financial freedom for ourselves. Have a good week.